Do. Hey everybody, name's Dan. That's my awesome intro. Um, I'm finally starting YouTube stuff. The Mets are losing. That sucks. Anyway, finally starting YouTube videos of some of my pickups at yard sales. Um, it's very primitive, as you can see. As you see in the back, I'm not in my game room. It's actually in repair right now, but I really want to get this stuff up. The second thing, my name's Daniel. I made this forever ago. My real name's Dan. The name here is Daniel. Made this forever ago. I want a cool new name to put on here, and Mega Man's my favorite. Always has been. So I was gonna do Mega Dan X, but apparently there's already a Mega Dan X. So if you guys could think of anything cool, please let me know. My kids really like pirates, so I do a lot of R and stuff like that. So I was thinking maybe even retro pirate or 8-bit pirate, something like that. I don't know. You guys have any good suggestions? I'd appreciate it. Okay, so let's start off with my picks. I didn't go yard sale on Saturday. Sunday I had to work. In the town where I work, there is a hot dog stand called Rosser's. It's something you'd probably eventually see on diners, drive-ins, and dives if it hasn't already been on there. It has a really good local following. Um, on Sundays, this guy recently started selling there before the place opens. I guess he has permission from the owners, and he clears out houses and storage spaces, or storage lockers. I'm sorry. Um, I've gotten some good deals there. I've gotten Super Nintendo games for like $2, like Zelda and stuff like that. I got a bin one time for $50. It had Final Fantasy II in it. It had Turtles in Time. It had two Super Nintendos. Only one of them worked, but still, it had like 8 Super Nintendo controllers, an N64, a whole bunch of games, a bunch of Pokemon games. Um, I've done good here. All I had was $10. If you had something worth it, I was gonna get it. I was just about to leave, and what do I see? A stack of Nintendo games. Well, he had 2 Nintendos, but they looked a little beat up. The wires weren't all there, and there was one of those little new retro things. I had nothing to do with it. Then I saw the games. Nowhere near the Nintendos. So whatever. I go and I look through them. What do you want for them? He goes $2 a piece. I got $10 on me. It's my lunch money for the day. And I go, all right. So I pick up a gold copy of Zelda. I pick up Double Dragon 2 because I actually don't have that. I have 1 and 3. I just didn't have 2, so I was like, I'll get that. Got a copy of Metroid, Turtles Take Manhattan, and for some reason I thought Bad Dudes was a not expensive game, but it had some value to it. So I figured out for $2 for trading purposes or whatever. Look at Bad Dudes. I was wrong on that. And I'm looking at it all. I'm like, I bought a lot of stuff from the guy. The guy knows who I am. What do you want for all of it? He goes $60. Then he goes, for you, I'll do 50. I'm like, all right, cool. He counts them up. There's like 38 games or something along those lines. No big awesome titles. I didn't really even look at the other titles, per se, because as soon as I hit that 5, I was like, all right, let me buy these for the $10. So yeah, I talked to the guy. I was like, look, I'm transferring money from my PayPal. I'm gonna have it tomorrow, which will be Monday, or Tuesday at the latest. Would you mind holding it for me? He goes, yeah, you know what? No problem. We exchanged phone numbers. Um, he also had 2 Game Boys. He couldn't find them. He thinks somebody ran off with them, which is a shame because I would have taken them off his hands too. Because I think the way he was describing it, one of them was the game or the Pokemon version, and I would have got it cheap. He also had a PlayStation 3. I'm looking at that. I already have one. I used to have 2 at one point. I had the original one that I bought that was backwards compatible, had the SD cards and all that in there. I got rid of that one, and I regretted that because I play a lot of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. I enjoy them. I have all the other systems, the PS1, PS2, and stuff like that, but it's nice to have it all in one system. So I saw that, and I had no idea how many gigs were on it. He had no idea either. All I saw was the console. What do you want for it? He goes 125. Just like, oh, all right, yeah, that's not bad. He says he has games for it. He doesn't know which ones, and he says he has another controller. I was like, will you hold it for me? And he goes, sure, no problem. I go, well, 125 for that, and 150, or I'm sorry, 50 for the Nintendo games. How about we just do it 150 instead of 175? Sure, no problem. So I go and I picked it up tonight. So let's see what we got. Alright, we got a copy of Platoon. Alright. RoboCop. Bart vs. Space Mutants. Karate Champ. I believe I have this one. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe I do. Super Off-Road. Temco Bowl. Oh, hey. Look, surprised that's in there, huh? Double Dragon 1. Punch Out. Tetris. Turtles 2. He actually had all the Turtles games in there, but I picked Manhattan, so I guess now I have all 3 from him. Knight Rider. I do not have this one. I was very happy to get this one because I don't have it either. American Gladiators. I'm sure it is crap, and it will not live up to the show. That was equally crap, but kind of fun to watch. Tag Team Wrestling. Dr. Mario. You know what? I guess it's just called Major League Baseball. Oh, it's cool. I'm a little partial to bases loaded myself, but whatever. Double Dribble. Ring King. You see that? Yeah, Ring King. And all these are in pretty good shape. A couple of them have some label damage. Unfortunately, Ring King does, and I don't believe I have it, so whatever. Skate or Die, which I actually don't think I have this one either. Blades of Steel. Rampage, which is awesome. I don't have this one, and now I actually have 2 copies of it. I'm going to say it wrong. Icaro Warriors. Prisoners of War. Another copy of Mario and Duck Hunt. Happy about this one. Don't have this one. Narc. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I think I have this one. I'm not sure. I have the app on my phone. Put the collection, but I don't think I put it all in there. If you have, I don't know if it's for other phones, but if you have an iPhone, iPad, there is a Nintendo N64 Sega Genesis app that is basically the entire library, and you can put in which ones you have, if you have them boxed, or if you have them with the manual, or with you can put notes and stuff like that, sealed. But it's pretty neat. It's very useful when you're out in the field and doing this kind of stuff. Just unfortunately, I was at work at the time, and I had to hurry up and do that. So I was like, hold all this stuff. RC Pro-Am, Bart vs. the World, in pretty bad shape. It's actually I don't know if anybody had these out there. It's a Palmer Video rental. I haven't seen a Palmer Video around here in like a long time. Don't have this one. This one's nice. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? I actually think I have this for Master System, but I've never played it. Another copy of Karate Champ. The Karate Kid. Everyone has it, but it's just really a piece of crap game. Friday the 13th. Jackal. TNC Surf Designs. I really wish I left some better ones for last. I didn't really think about that. Bases Loaded 2, second season. I think I have it. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really pay attention much to the sports games I have. Operation Wolf from Ann's Video. I never even heard of that place. And here's my other copy of Rampage. It must have belonged to Chris. And then here it is. The Coup de la Car. The main thing that I'm happy about here. Big old fat PlayStation 3. I was really happy to get this. We only have the one PlayStation 3 and it's our Blu-ray player, and I'm looking at my Blu-rays right now. I got like 150 of them, and it kind of sucks. You can't watch them in any of the rooms. So now I can stream Netflix to my other TV, which is awesome. And now I can, you know, play video games in bed if I want to, or watch Blu-rays. Now the first thing I did is I plugged it in, and it's saying hard drive corrupt, and I'm like, oh my god, the guy's good for it. I've bought PlayStation 2s that fire up but don't read disk, and he's really good for it. You know, he lets me come back and return money, or return the item and get my money back. I didn't think to look at how many USB ports there are, or if this thing opens right here, which it doesn't. You know, that's how you tell it's one of the backwards compatible ones. They had the 4 USB ports, and this little thing lift up right here, and then there was ports for SD cards and or the Sony cards and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a letdown. No big deal. But yeah, I plug it in, had a little trouble to format it and everything, but so far it's running like a champ. I've connected it to the internet. I've gone on Netflix with it already. I put Transformers in, that worked. I haven't put a movie in yet, but I'd assume as much. If a game works, that should too. And it's 150 gig too, so that's a plus. You know, I was looking at it that I was going to get a crappy little 21, but you know, yeah, whatever. Well, he said, oh, also, he couldn't find the games for it or the other controller, but he says he has another controller and games. He doesn't know what. He's going to be at this place again next Sunday. He's told me to just come, and you know, he'll just give it to me. So that's cool. Fortunately, I had to format this, so I couldn't even look at the save data to see what the previous owner had been playing, and that would have given me some sort of, you know, heads up of what games I was getting. You know, because now I gotta wait till Sunday, and I'm excited. You know, I just hope it's not, you know, crap. Yeah, you know, maybe some nice games. You know, and not that, you know, I have all the nice games I want for my PS3, all the Uncharted's and the Batmans and stuff like that. But you know, I don't know. Well, thank you very much for watching this. I know it wasn't the best, but again, if you got any cool ideas for a username for me or something like that, yeah, I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to be posting this on my name right now, but I'm also going to, once I sign up my new one, retroactively put these older ones up. Just because, you know, people like say, yeah, I watch everybody's, you know, Dinky Dana, I can't can't remember, Biz NES 17